management is, uh, what the corporate management is, and oftentimes responsibility for its own profits and losses. This structure is best suited for companies that operate in different regions or countries. We'll talk about the multinational companies. Number four, we have the matrix structure. To functional managers and divisional managers. This structure is mainly or best used that value flexibility and also adaptability. Then we also look at the network structure. This structure is organized around a network of independent companies that work together to achieve specific goals. Each company has its own hierarchy and is responsible for its own profit and loss. The structure is best suited for companies that value innovation and craftiness. Then also choosing the right management structure for your business. We are looking at that. Now, according to Forbes, there are some things to mind when choosing the management structure for your business. One of the things within the companies, that is how our job functions currently organized. Does it foster communication and productivity? Does it impede or encourage employees' growth? Then number two, we look at your strategy plan. What are your strategy plans, your company goals and objectives? What are the structure with the best aligned with the goals? So before you pick that, you must understand the goals and objectives. Then what structure? Is it matrix structure? Is it functional structure? Is it divisional structure? It now depends on the structure that you have that will make you to set your goals on those structure. Then the industry. What industry does your company operate in? What structure is mostly commonly used in this industry? So, for example, when we talk about the competitive industries, you need to understand what are your industry most for. Then we also look at the size of the companies. What is the size of your company? What structure will work best for your company side? We look at the size of your company. Are they small size or large sizes, or their whatever structure, the size of your company will determine. And you need to know that it's not all structures that you can use for your business. All those business, they have their different structures. Then we also look at the next one. We look at the company's culture. What is the company's culture like? What structure will best again with your company's culture? So we need to understand. These are information we got from both, and we also look at some of the projects. So we look at the environmental pillar. The environmental pillar often gets the most attention. Many companies are focused on reducing the carbon footprint, packaging waste, water usage, and their demand damage to the environment. Besides helping the planet, their practice can also have a positive financial impact. For instance, reducing the use of the packaging material can reduce the spending and improve fuel efficiency. And we also look at, to move on to the social pillar. The social pillar ties to the concept of social license. A sustainable business should have the support and approval of its employee, the stakeholders, and also but it comes down to treating employee fairly and also being a good neighbor and community member, both local and globally. On the employee end, business can also refer to a strategy that retention, refocus on retention and engagement strategy. These can include more responsive benefits such as better maternity and family benefits are flexible. For community engagement, companies have come up with many ways to give back, including fundraising, sponsorship, scholarship, and investing in local and also in public also. Then we also move on to the economic pillar. The economic pillar of the sustainability is where most business feel they are on firmer ground to be sustainable. A business must be profitable. That's profit and cannot surround the other two pillars. In fact, profit at cost is not what the company's pillar is concerned. It's about the compliance and proper governance and also risk management. Why most North American companies also typically incorporate such activities, they are not the global standard for them. Sometimes the pillar is called the governance pillar, as in the environment, social, and government acronym. This refers to the board of directors and management aligning with these shareholders' interests as well as most of the company's community value chain and customers also. Then we have the examples. Investors may want to feel certain that a company uses accurate and transparent accounting methods, and stakeholders are given opportunity to vote on important issues. And so they may also want assurance that companies avoid conflicts of interest, and also that makes it possible for corporations to consider and agree to sustainable strategies. And the economic pillars provide a counterweight to extreme measures that corporates are sometimes pushed to adopt, such as abandoning fossil fuel or chemical fertilizer instantly rather than phase. Then we look at the impact of sustainability. The main question for investors is whether or not sustainability is an advantage for a company properly implemented. It certainly can be sustainable strategy and being also